Welcome to This Week in the Messiverse, the planet on which we now all live, and this is the weekly show that will bring you every surreal detail of Lionel Messi's transformation into the ultimate Florida man. That's right, the greatest player to ever kick a football will be doing so on these American shores in MLS for Inter Miami, the checks notes worst team in the Major League Soccer Eastern Conference. It's a classic fish out of water story, or an asado out of Argentina, if you will. A gent who isn't your average Florida resident. World Cup champion, 7 Ballon d'Ors, tattoo canvas. You know what? Maybe he is a little Florida after all. Look, we are living in days of miracle and wonder and absurdity. The modern equivalent of the NASL bringing Pelé to the US of A in 1975, where he promptly partied with Grace Jones at Studio 54 and starred an escape to victory with Sly Stallone. But this time, we're playing it all out when football is our interconnected planet's global megaphone.
I do this, go. Easy.
This might just be the best thing that's happened to Miami since Don Johnson discovered teal. So now, in 2023, we enter the Messiverse. On Sunday, in the midst of a biblical deluge, Messi was announced at his new home stadium, pulsing with neon lights and bumping music, as if DRV PNK Stadium were the South Beach Club live.
The best number 10 in the world, Lionel Messi!
Busquets, Aguero and the literal GOAT were all in attendance. David Beckham showed off Tony Hawk levels of balance, and everybody was soggy as hell. But despite that, it all felt seismic, like Art Basel times 1 million, because Messi brings with him 478 million Instagram followers, third highest following on that platform. That's double LeBron James. And immediately into Miami, this club, barely 3 years old, gained 6 million Insta follows, which makes him reportedly the 9th biggest followed sports team on Instagram in the world. Messi was instantly the biggest trending topic on Twitter the day he announced he was taking his talents to South Beach. Resale ticket prices to Inter games shot up by 1,000%, and that's even before Messi was publicly announced. At the top end, people are splashing $20,000 to see Messi live in the flesh on American soil with their own eyes. A bargain, really. What price can you put on memories? Messi's first few home games will come at DRV PNK Stadium in Fort Lauderdale, a venue that was built on the ruins of an old high school track and field stadium, where you can pay $20 to park at the Dunkin' Donuts across the road. Capacity, 18,000. But don't worry, they're hastily adding 3,000 seats worth of bleachers to the corners. That'll do it. Meanwhile, the club has permission to begin building their $1 billion new home, Freedom Park, set to open 2025. But before that, on the field, Inter Miami, let's be honest, not so good right now. Just before signing Messi, they fired head coach Phil Neville, destroying poor Messi's childhood dreams of being managed by the former Manchester United utility defender.
Show some respect.
The team are currently winless in 11, propping up the East in MLS. 12 games to go. They need to make up a 12-point gap just to make the playoffs.
Miami unravelling somewhat before the unveiling.
In comes Tata Martino, that experienced coach who hails from Messi's hometown of Rosario, has managed little Leo at both Barcelona and Argentina. They're also trying to sign, well, pretty well much anyone on the Barcelona team of 2010, starting with the legendary Sergio Busquets and potentially Jordi Alba. How long till they tempt Xavi back into lacing up his boots? Huge respect to Inter Miami owners, the Mas brothers, Jorge and Jose, who along with David Beckham have courted Messi for 3 long years. The league is stumping up, according to them, $50 to $60 million, a mere $40 to $50 million more than the next highest earner in MLS. That, of course, is not where it ends. MLS broadcast rights holders Apple TV Plus will kick in a share of revenue for any additional subscriptions Messi brings in, which is a revolutionary shift in payment structure, akin to Michael Jordan's deal with Nike. That means if you sign up for an MLS season pass right now, Messi gets a cut. Additionally, Adidas, which sponsors MLS and in 2017 signed a lifetime deal for Lionel Messi, is negotiating a revenue sharing relationship as well. And after his playing days are over, Lionel Messi can buy into the ownership team of the club.
This is our moment to change the football landscape in this country.
It's a deal reminiscent of David Beckham's own when he first joined MLS in 2017, but on steroids. And God bless David Beckham, the man once known as Golden Balls, who used his his ownership option to create into Miami, and in this remarkably biblical moment, the gent who saved MLS as a player is now begetting the league Messi and delivering a remarkable moment as owner. What feelings must the Beckhams have experienced as they helped set the stage for the arriving superstar, David putting the finishing touches on a gigantic mural of Messi in Wynwood, while Victoria filmed for her Instagram feed.
He's up there, painting away. Is there nothing that David Beckham can't do?
On Tuesday, before his welcome announcement, Messi swooped into town via private jet from his vacation in the Bahamas. The fans in Wynwood were already chanting Messi's name. Others wafted life-size cardboard cutouts of the gent. And Messi just started to trend all over Twitter by doing elite celebrity things like eating at restaurant Prima Pasta, a solid 4.5 stars on Yelp, and going grocery shopping at Publix in his slides, which was apparently worth $3.3 million in brand exposure for the supermarket. Stars, they truly are like us. Kids, if you eat Lucky Charms and Captain Crunch, that diet will propel you to football glory too. In Argentina, dude can't leave his house, but here, he's everywhere, and every place he pops into makes global news and will acquire almost holy pilgrimage status. Messi even made his acting debut performing as himself in Argentine comedy show Los Protectores, The Protectors, and looking about as stiff as a cardboard cutout of Messi while doing it. And behold, Hard Rock Cafe unleashed the Messi chicken sandwich on the world. It's, quote, made for you by Leo Messi. And I love that Lionel wore a chef's smock and posed so seriously for the announcement, doing his best Carmi Bazzato impression. Yes, chef! Everywhere he went, Messi was mobbed. So here we are. In the words of Jorge Mas, in terms of football in America,
There will always be a before and after Lionel Messi.
and we stand at the dividing line. And to watch it play out on the field, you'll need Apple TV. And for all the epic stuff off it, you'll need an Instagram account, the tabloids, or just stay tuned to This Week in the Messiverse here on the Men in Blazers YouTube channel, because this is a magical moment. 8 months ago, this gent was lifting the World Cup. Now he's here, playing football on our shores, shopping at our grocery stores. And yes, there are many ways that this can go, but so many of them are good. One day, you'll tell your grandkids about these moments we're listening through. Eyes glistening, voice hushed, no doubt over a Publix chicken tender sub. And brace yourself, or to paraphrase another great American and a massive moment for our nation, this is a step for a small man, a giant step for football kind.